Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. What were we doing last? I think we finished up Janice last time. We got Erliette as a crew member, right? It wasn't just on the planet that she was a part of the party. She has now joined the ship and crew officially. And so now we're gonna hop in, and I think we should do some space exploring. But we got some other planets and stuff we gotta go to, but we have to be jumping through things. So let's see. I also am curious as far as like if this game is gonna crash a bunch. It didn't crash too much last time, so yeah, okay. And then this guy's new thing, huh? All right, so let's see. Actually, I got cherry Pepsi here for me to drink because I'd be liking me some cherry Pepsi. And we're gonna, what's this? Lord Captain's quarters. Okay, no. Let me check the journal real quick. Make sure. Chapter 2, hunt for knowledge. We should go back to Footfall, and then we have to reclaim those planets. Kiava Gamma. So let's look at the map and see what's going on. Let's look at the Coronus Expanse map. Okay, so we have to go to the Forgotten Twins, Aldari Survivors, Footfall. Oh, Aldari Survivors, Kiava Gamma. Oh man. And then Dargonus. Can we go here? Can we go here? Route is unsafe. Let's go back to Football real quick. Permission report. Keep receiving messages about strange behaviors of certain ship systems. All decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates, and airlocks. They behave erratically and do not obey their operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. The tech priests have explained that these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirits' irascibility and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured, or the prayers could stabilize the systems. Okay. The tranquility of the warp jump was disturbed by reports of frightening sounds and visions. Hundreds of people reported knocking and screaming behind bulkheads of the void vessel, sound of nails scratching against the hull, and the elongated Aldari-like shadows thrashing about the long passageways. The phenomena were most prominent in the far corner of the officer deck, where the new Lord Captain's companion named Erliette had made her home. Okay, and then we go here. Actually, wait a second. What is this number? I don't know what that number is. Alright, whatever. Let's go here. Lord Captain, I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirits of the ship. The matter is extremely delicate. It concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since her first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you allow, I have prepared a detailed report. Okay. The first incident occurred immediately after a departure from Murak 5. The Lady Navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which she went to his living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. The Lady Navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the void ship was thrown off course for a matter of minutes, but this was enough for the forces of Immaterium to anger the machine spirits, enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. After that, officers living near the Lady Navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions: hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to crew morale and performance. The last incident was recorded on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during our stay on Footfall. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. I was also told about a conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal. Alas, with no details. If you like, you can ask Master Warsarian directly. If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on equal footing and improve the situation for the sake of the crew's safety and that of Lady Cassia herself. Okay, my apologies, Lord Captain. The enforcers report that your pet Aldari is in a foul mood and is moving toward the captain's bridge. We didn't dare stop her, but I expect that you have a difficult conversation ahead of you. Okay, what are you so mad about? Oh, she speaks. Oh, okay. She's insulting humans. What? Were you truly so offended by it? Okay, fine. You are an exotic animal. Yeah, I mean, alright. Okay, fucking weirdo. Abelard. Oh, he speaks too. I hear you and Cassia exchanged words recently. What happened? Okay. God damn it. Sam, how could you? My cat. Trying to eat my phone strap. That fucking little boy. Okay. Okay. Caches? Tell me about the caches that are left on Kiavagama. Okay, so she didn't tell you where they were. Okay, so she has a secret code then? Interesting. What else is going on here? Eldari in distress. Yep. Stranger among her own. Yeah, I need to talk to Cassia. So let's go do that. Where's she at? She is down here. Hey, there she is. Alright. Heard rumors you're not getting along well with the crew. Okay. Panic flashes in her ruby eyes and your heart starts beating a little faster while your hands go cold. Let's go to my study. No one will disturb us there. Good. What is it you wanted to talk about, Lord Captain? I have nothing to say to your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I cannot recall my having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time aboard. Okay. Changing entries and forbidding officers from reporting it to Abelard? I beg to differ. I read numerous books on Astronataris and can swear on House Roselio's honor that your officers are entering data in complete contravention of regulation. False terms, random distances between lines, spelling mistakes, and even the simplest of words. What the fuck? I have spent the last few cycles correcting the latest log entries, and I thought it would please Master Abelard as he is so fond of order. And yet the Seneschal did not appreciate my efforts and for some reason called them an outrage, even though mere days before he had been swaddling me in warm yellow words. I noticed all your people do this when they are expressing sympathy. I merely wanted to repay the Seneschal with the same courtesy. Perhaps he finds my friendliness off-putting? What about the messenger that killed himself? I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on this ship. I think I remember. What are you doing, Sam? He's up here on my desk, and he's usually an agent of chaos. Yes, you're my little agent of chaos, aren't you? Sorry. Yes, my little chaos beast. My little chaos beast. He really is. Just constantly fucking things up. I think I remember a kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers with too much rotten ochre on his shoulders. I grew tired of the disgusting color and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. He did not come the next day, or ever again. During the warp voyage you gave the wrong orders? I saw something in the warp, something vast, predatory, shimmering with indiscernible colors. It came from nowhere and stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes, right there in our path. I decided to change the course while it was still possible, but did not want to sow panic. Would it have been better to tell the crew we were heading straight into a monster's gaping maw? Officers are reluctant to be quartered. I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be assigned a pariah chaperone, or will you put me in suppressing shackles? What did you need 100 species of bird, and what did you use them for? Admittedly, I'm a loss myself. The day we arrived on Footfall, I sent a request to the ship's quartermaster and asked him to get me a songbird, but he never asked for clarification, and shortly before we left, I had a countless number of cages delivered to me, all wrapped in bright red panic with flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. I was so excited, I thought I would have 100 friends instead of just one. They were squeaking so piteously, I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner, but the stupid birds would not stop chittering even after bedtime. They were dashing about the room, smacking me in the face with their wings, and defecating. I became angry, and suddenly they started pecking at each other's eyes and attacking me. Then I became afraid, and they fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. Okay, will you share your thoughts with me? You have a kind soul, but difficulty reaching out to people. I could teach you the art of communication if you like. That would be wonderful. My education on your Act 5 was cut short, but I had realized by then that the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well, since we are done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair for me to ask you a few questions now, wouldn't it? Do not mistake me, I'm not going to accuse you of anything, it's just that you are the most worthy interlocutor on the entire ship, and you are always so busy. What would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Passius de Mobius very recently, who claimed that subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one unless the old one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the low-born rabble become deluded about their prospects and rebel in favor of their base desires. What do you make of that? Forgive my temerity, I was looking into your eyes and completely forgot your question. Lord Captain, I presume that you haven't yet read the book that I recommended to you, or perhaps you already have and are Simply ridiculing me? Heart grows hotter in your chest, lose your breath, warmth rushes to your cheeks. Cassia, her face flushed with color, cannot bring herself to raise her snow-white eyelashes. Just this once I shall forgive you your absent-mindedness. Please do try to concentrate when I ask you the next question. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Oistok Ishtafan, the forgotten mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people flock only to one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers or be magnanimous and choose awe? One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is to discern which role is required at a given moment. Succeeded. So much power in your words, power that makes me want to join you. I understand now why your subjects are eager to follow you. We may not think alike, and I do not always understand your motives, and yet, may I be candid with you? I must confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden the house has placed on me. I feel I am not doing my best. Tell me how you, heir to a protectorate, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives day after day and not stoop under all the weight? It's not always easy, but I try to lead the dynasty toward prosperity by worthy means. Thank you for your patience. You are helping me to see the world in different colors, a novel experience for me. Our conversations hold a special place in my heart. Allow me to bid you farewell for now. I am heading back to my chambers to consider today's conversation. Alright then. Okay. Is this a bath? Oh my god, it's a bath. We gotta go this way. Through the bridge. Okay, let's see. So, Eldari in distress, secrets of the cult. Let's do the Eldari one, huh? I actually kind of like the idea of that. Oh wait, no, we have to visit Footfall. That's why. We're here to visit Footfall. Let's go to Footfall to Void Dock Alpha Row. Yeah, we'll just proceed like this, I guess. Burst attacks are harder to dodge. Thanks for letting me know that. So, Kiava Gamma Refugee. Hello? I need information. What happened on Kiava Gamma and how did you end up here? I told you everything back in the square. Things are rough on Kiava Gamma. Maybe there isn't even a Kiava Gamma anymore. The planet was attacked by a horde of heretics. They shouted unholy prayers and cut people down left and right. We heard everything from orbit, listening to one Voxcast after another. We realized there wasn't anyone left to save, so we thought we'd run, but then it was like our crew went mad somehow. The captain smashed his own head against the cogitator, and so did half the officers. Everyone who survived did their best to steer the ship into the warp, and here we are. Only 3 ships made it out alive, ours being one of them. We don't know what happened to the other 2. They never made it to Footfall. Maybe they disappeared into the warp, or maybe something else happened to them. The first beast, its body wounded, crawled into a hole under the palace of an eminent lord. The second beast, its skin and ulcers, perished in an asteroid grave. Okay. Third beast, its essence cursed, is curled up in the glow of a yellow sun. Okay, what became of the ship that you used to get here? We couldn't save it. The ship was damaged during the escape. We're lucky it got us all the way to Footfall. It's at the far docks, but there isn't much use for it anymore. It doesn't look like it's going to fly anywhere, and the local recollegers have already removed some of the valuable parts. You can send your people to take apart whatever is left, scavenge some components. Alright, got some trophies. Cool. The map of the expanse was revealed to me before the Sea of Souls roiled and tangled the paths. How did you, desperate ones, reach Footfall all the way from the Chronox system without a navigator? Please forgive my worthless words. We were feeling our way in the dark, you could say. All we had is some old maps. We prayed to the God Emperor day and night, while our helmsman plotted the course. A miracle. It must have been your lordship. Okay, you were hurling accusations at your masters. Please have mercy. A few idiots shouted some things, that's all. We shut them up ourselves already. It was their grief and fear talking. Please don't punish the rest of us for it. Vituperation directed at Adeptus Mechanicus was likewise registered. Denial is meaningless. The iconoclasts. Yeah. Get on the ship. Praise be the Emperor. We're saved and pardoned. We'll do as we're told. We won't say another word. Alright. We're dope. We're dope indeed. Let's go talk to this Sicarian Rustalker. Opticon 22. What do you want? Information about the planets. He wants to... Information about the Cornus Expanse. Be compiled, studied, transferred to Mars. Process increased totality of knowledge. Got it. Collected the planetary data. Cool, we got 1 profit factor. Hell yeah. Alright, want to make a trade deal? Oh, dude. Give me everything. Alright. So, if I give him stuff... do 700. I'll get 1750. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? And then I can get more. Omniscient axe. A new omniscience. Gimme. Except. Alright. Will to live. Nice. Okay, dope. And then let's see too. Actually, we got a new omniscient axe. So this one is 10 to 14. I have a lot of stuff, dude. What the fuck? This is 16 to 24. Boop. There you go. Can I give you like a different gun? I like the arc rifle, but it sucks. I need a better electric weapon. Oh, I can just put whatever I want on his fucking arm thing. That's pretty cool. What is this? The Melta-gun? Needle pistol? Oh, plasma pistol? Oh, you take this fucking Melta-gun then, yeah? That should do nicely. It costs 2 AP to use? Ugh. Okay, well, that will have to do. And for you guys, is not an improvement. Oh, dude, take this. And then you take that. You take that. We're gonna go with the signet ring instead of the needle ring. You know who will get the needle ring, though? Abelard will. Alright, I think that's everything on Footfall, too. Oh, Footfall. Well, I guess let's go see what's going on in that place. See if anything changed to the atrium. Okay. Loot. So what's in the atrium? I don't know why we would be here. To the void dock. Back to the bridge we go. We are going back into space. Oh, to the Cornus Expanse map we go. Oh, see, it still says hidden in the furnace. Okay, I don't want to do that. We might go back for it at some point. The Forgotten Twins, though. Let's see, what is this? Chart course deadly. Chart course deadly. Chart course deadly. Oh, I mean, fuck it. We'll do dangerous. This is an uncharted system. Right, let's go. Bring dire news. A feud is broken out between the clans that maintain the Void Shield arrays. Rumor has it that the Lady Theodora was seen on the lower decks, and so one of the families called for rebellion against the usurper of the Void Ship, that is, you. So far, no one believes their mad tales, but unrest has begun at the fringes of the compartments. The ship's enforcers are ready to eliminate the instigating clan or pacify the entire Void Shield crew. That decision is yours. What's the story about Lady Theodora? Rumors of Lady Theodora's presence on the Void ship have been circulating for a long time and appear to be a deliberate provocation rather than an ordinary drunken ramblings. Perhaps someone is intentionally stirring up the masses to rebel against you, or perhaps it is the influence of the warp. Enforcers are already investigating, but right now we need to stop the conflict from escalating any further. As long as the unrest continues, the Void ship shields will not be operating at full capacity. Find the source of the rumors and punish those responsible. Lord Captain, as Seneschal Warsarian would say, there are no innocents in such cases. The clans are endangering the entire Void ship, tussling over a strange and obviously false rumor. If you so desire, I will convey your wishes to the enforcers later, but right now the unrest must be stopped and the people returned to their direct duties or replaced. Fine, destroy the rebellious clan, yeah. Fuck it, that's what you get for rebelling. I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among various ship systems. This time we are dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual compartments, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. Tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirit pacification and remain convinced the issues were caused by the spirit's obstinacy and defiance. The reports claim the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurance that only the machine spirit's tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. Apologies for disturbing you, Lord Captain. I just thought you should know the Lady Navigator has successfully guided the ship out of the warp's hold and left the Sanctum Navis, but instead of going to her chambers as usual, she headed for yours. Perhaps you will want to prepare for this meeting. Ooh, what are you coming to my room for, girl? About to get freaky or what? Greetings, Lord Captain. I meant to inform you that our journey through the warp went well. My navigator's gaze perceived the light of the Astronomicon beyond the tumultuous waves of the Sea of Souls, albeit with some difficulty. The crew and the master helmsman conducted themselves adequately. My instructions during the jump helped them find their focus and guide the ship without any serious incidents. Never doubted your abilities, Cass. It pleases me to hear this, Lord Captain. I'm equally satisfied with your manner of command. I see you have have many compelling works of art here, but precious few paintings. I, for one, do enjoy passing what little spare time I have with a brush in hand. Why, just recently I created a beautiful voidscape inspired by our travels together. I cannot show it to you quite yet, as it still only exists in my mind's eye, but the imagery, oh, if only you could see. My quarters do indeed sorely lack exquisite finery. Might I hope your painting will soon adorn these walls? Do you truly wish that it would? But I must admit I am nothing more than an amateur. You'll have to forgive me, Lord Captain, but I do not think that is such a good idea. These chambers are in need of masterpieces, while I paint merely for my own pleasure. One other thing I meant to tell you is that I am quite well read, and that my knowledge is not limited to the navigator's craft. I am versed in many other scholarly fields, such as the centenary history of the Calixus sector, or navigators are taught to familiarize themselves with the warp from childhood. Should you require my help, that is to say my counsel, my knowledge is extensive, so please do not hesitate to ask. You've been blessed with many talents. Would you like to stay here and demonstrate some of them? You do not need to prove your worth to me. I like that one. You're too kind, Lord Captain. I apologize, I must be distracting you from important matters with this. Please permit me to leave your presence, Lord Captain. Alright, that was nice. Back into the map. So we do want to go to the twins. Aha. What is this? I mean, fuck it. Never thought I could resist. You guys, listen to Sleep Token? Dangerous? That song? I like that song. Let's go. 2 profit factor gain. Oh. Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We received word that there has been a sighting on the lower decks. A sighting of Lady Theodora. Messages we have received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims or reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate, and what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of Adira's class being present at the scene. What's Adira doing there? Adira broke her microbead, so I wasn't able to find out anything from her, but Lord Captain, Adira's a psyker, and we're in the warp. You are the only one who would risk setting foot in that compartment, and if you do not, we will never see Adira again. I beg you, Lord Captain, do not ignore this matter. Alright, let's go see what's going on. So we can't bring Adira with us. So instead, we'll bring Heinrichs. Oh no, actually, we'll bring Argenta. Okay. Alright, let's go see what's going on. It is Theodora, and who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Rogue traitor, we meet at last. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Warp illusion, be gone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recaf like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Throne, spare us from the cursed apparitions of the archenemy. Is that what you're truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Worsarian. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. We have already met, of course, boy, for it is I who gave the order to bring you here to my ship. Oh, how I rue that decision now, and how I regret heeding the advice of my seneschal. How can this be? It is the same vision as on the officer's deck, and yet entirely different. Why does it not remember that meeting, and why does it remember what the real Lady Theodora did? Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way by death. Nuisance I staved off as long as I could, but do not weep for me, boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property and punishing all those who failed me. Where's Adira? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Adira? All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, I cleaned up after her antics, I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Adira. What do you want with me? Why are you waiting for me? Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help, and from my little Adira, no less? And once I appeared here, of course, I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. I'm sorry we can help you, but you don't belong here. He feels sorry for me, wretched, spineless creature. No, the only one worthy of pity here is you, boy, but do not expect any. I am not here to console you. Oh, no. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me, my brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turn their backs on their mistress in her darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir, you who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine, I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Okay. Fuzzy lines on the cogitator system. People's remains have been hideously mutilated. The flesh is melted. Alright, let's see. Nothing up this way. There she is. What do you want, bitch? Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. Uh-huh. There she is. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Theodora? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, boy. My little Theodora is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain? No, wait. Lord Captain, Lady Von Valencius, you came back. Poor little Adira, there. How could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately, your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain, I failed. Argenta, stop. Adira, I am your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Lord Captain, damn it. Chaos will devour you. It will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die for the delectation of my lord. Alright. Juliet. Right there. Abelard. And actually, right there. Beak. Right here. Cassia. Back you up a little bit. Pascal, here. I'm sorry. Here. Argenta, here. Oh, here we go. Cassia right there. Pascal right there. And actually Cassia right there. Oh god. All the people too. Right, let's start. Why, Adira? Why strike? Okay. Adira just gets to act all the time. 286. Got it. Ooh. Okay, well, Pascal. And but you buff everyone up. Bang. Analyze this one. Death Whisper. This guy. 2 damage. And then just smack him again. And then the workers are gonna do stuff. Ow. Okay, let's see. Perfect spot. Hooray. 1. Bink. 2. Bink. 3. Bink. And then 95. 95. Okay. Call the bold. That should work. Hell yeah. And then take this one out too. Okay. Hell yeah. High momentum? I mean, fuck it. You might as well. It did 16 damage? Oh, that's not great. And then Arnhem. Ow. Get out of here. Run a gun. And then that one's marked to spray. Mark, and mark. And then let's do it again. Get him. Yeah. Revel in the slaughter. Claim the bounty. Yeah. That worked. And then back you up here. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Devastating attack, and then hit. Mutant bomber. Ow, good dodge. Okay, Cassia. Buff Beak, and then do Air of Authority on Beak, and then let's do Tactical Advantage, and then hit this guy, and then do it again. Do actually Inspire. Hey. Okay, so make him mad at you, and then endure defensive stance, and then why don't you move back there, and then attack, and then boom, there we go. Alright, Adira, good parry, smack with the power of friendship. Melt to Scorching, or just a single shot. It does 56 damage. Okay, we have the opening. Alright, let's analyze him. Machine Spirit Communion. Oh, dude, I can't back. Death Whisper second weapon. Nice. And then Joint Analysis. And we'll just call it there. Alright, Earliette. So, I want you to take this thing out real quick. Awesome. And then we will do Call the Bold, and then Fire, and then in my sights, Magenta. I did not mean to open this up. And take this one out real quick. Do it. High momentum. Hell yeah. And then run a gun and attack this thing. Good. Oh, I can't do Claim the Bounty? Oh, I gotta reload. Now I can do Claim the Bounty. Boom. Oh god. It turned into 2 blue horrors. Revel in the Slaughter. Okay. Okay, Abelard. Let's do... oh, I know. Abelard move here. Swing 10 to 16, 12 to 16. Let's do this one. And hit those 2. Yeah. I can do another strike or... and we'll call that Force grenade. Oh my god, he fell over. Ow. Theodora is about to fall. Can you see this one? You can. Okay, so let's see. Let's buff you, and then we will press the advantage, and then you can hit this worker. Oh, no line of sight. That's bullshit. Alright, fine. This one then. Do it again. Boom. Alright, have momentum. Oh, dude. Yes. Do it. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, the shot at Dira. What? No way. Did Dira die? That sucks. Oh man, that's lame. Air of Authority on... Who did I give it to? I don't remember who I gave the buff to. I gave it to Adira. Oh shit, that's right. Air of Authority. Fucking Abelard. Beak. Can't see it. Okay. And Endor. Alright. I don't think she can see him from there. No. Okay, okay, but you can see him. Please take him out. Oh Christ. Okay, she didn't actually die. Lord Captain, is it really you? Are you alright? I don't know. It should be quiet, but in my head, the whispering's louder. It shouldn't be like that. This abomination claims you called her. Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain, I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember the voices. My old, good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. I called for help, and she came. Damn it, why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up, shut up. Previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship. Yes, Beak, I did it a couple times when I'd had too much to drink. At the time, I thought I heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear. I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her there. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. The warp tricked you, yeah. Forgive me, Beak. I know I let you down. I let everybody down, but it started off well, didn't it? You didn't shoot me or chase me off. All I had to do was keep control of myself, and the two of us would have gotten along fine. I threw away my chance. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out toward us, I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. And do you know what? The one on the officer's deck, I don't know what that was, but this time here, this was the product of my guilt, an accuser straight out of my own mind. Has anything happened like this before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared, mechanisms malfunctioned, the crew lost their minds, but Lady Von Valancius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it, but what happened here, it was just a mistake. I won't do it again. There will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck Theodora? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families? You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Shut up. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. So what am I supposed to do with you now? Beak, I know after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. It's just, I'm not at my best, you see, but maybe we can find a way to replace my implants or some other remedy. A better one. Lady Von Valancius said that such a thing could be found, if not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it before, but we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. And until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. Yeah, what will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? I'll pull myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady Von Valancius knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more obscura, nothing. And I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. I want to help you, dear. We'll think of something. Thank you, Beak. I won't let you down. You're making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you'll find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Adira at last now. I think I'd better, with your permission, Lord Captain. She just passes out. Lord Captain, I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you brought the situation under control, awaiting further instructions. I got rid of the illusions. She's alive. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command. Okay. Interesting. Wait, we need their stuff. They just had knives. Okay, I don't even know why I bothered. Everybody back to the bridge. Collect all. Let's get out of here. Okay, we made it here. Is it? There's a destroyed ship. I will take all that stuff. Let's scan this planet. Begin scan. Xenotech. Yes. Oui. Rocky world. Begin scan. This is a dead world. What this? Archaeotech mechanism fragment. Oh, okay. Cool. And this, what this place? Begin scan. There's a distress signal and Promethium. And then, is the party members? No. Yes. Yeah, let's go. What is in the distress signal? I had to make sure I save the game. Just in case it crashed. It hasn't crashed this whole play session. I'm very surprised by that, but what's going on here? Skeletons in strange positions. Carefully inspect the skeletons. Oh, I extract data from the cogitator. God damn it. Well, we're starting to fail checks now. Okay. Is that it? Was that everything? I think this is... Oh, wait. Hey, let me disarm the trap. God. Okay. AP increase. Nice. That's cool. Increase that toughness. Thank you very much. We are all level 20. Everybody gets an AP increase. You get a fellowship increase, Cassia. Pascal, you get perception. I'll get you ballistic skill. And you get a common talent. You are going to get the Drakari perk. You get a weapon skill, Abelard. And you, ma'am, will get intelligence. Make you a little bit smarter, huh? How about that, Adira? Okay. Let's see. What is going on here? Skeleton to take tech bros? Well, I can't see. Okay. Oh, what are they saying to each other? Oh, that's fucked up, earlier. Why you gotta say that to her like that? The transmitter? What's that doing? Okay. Ritz. Oh god. Okay, Abelard, up here. Beak. It's gonna be there. Adira, I wanna put you somewhere where you will get fucking lit up. Earliet. God damn, there's a bunch of turrets. Cassia, where the fuck are you? Oh, okay. You're actually in a halfway decent spot. Yeah, that'll have to do for right now. Okay, Adira. No, let's buff up Beak. The rear is gonna be here. The back line. Oh, dude, I forgot to do this guy. Oops. Okay, and then I can do the lightning, 21 damage, or I can do the psychic streak, which does no damage. So, why don't we do the lightning, and then joint analysis, Beak, there you go, and one of these, and then we don't have enough to press the advantage right now, but hit this turret, hit it again, do it, alright, and we'll call that, ooh, oh, why are they doing so much damage? Oh, that's not good at all. What the fuck is going on? We might be dying here, ladies and gentlemen. Whoopsies. And then, okay. And then this one too. And then hit this thing. And then use in my sights. Ooh, good dodge. Woo. Okay, Abelard, you run up on this bitch and you smack him. Do it. Do it. Bah. Brace for impact. Can I make it bleed? I don't think I can make it bleed, but we'll find out. Is it bleeding? Nope. God, Dark Light Blast? Dark Lance? Fucking hell, artificial anchored. Yep, alright. Adore? Alright. Pascal, I don't know if you'll be able to do anything with that. Oh, you can't hit that thing? But if you go like right there, then you should be able to hit it, right? Yeah, 92%. And then let's aim for the opening. And then fire. Oh. Second weapon. Let's buff up all of those guys. Help their dodge out a little bit. So we'll go there. Charge with this thing. And then smack it with that shield. Yeah. Okay, Adira, get behind the rock. And then buff yourself. Hit that thing again. Can I blind it? Is that a thing? It can be blinded. Okay. If I try to hit it with Psychic Shriek, yeah, that doesn't do anything. I didn't think so. Move the rear. Okay, Cassia. Buffer Liette. Nerve Authority. We'll hold off a little longer. Hit it one more time. We might be able to destroy one of them. Yeah! Look at that. Okay. Ooh. Good dodge, Liette. Feel like you need to target that one. Still have 3 prey, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Perfect spot. Call the bold. Fire at this thing. And let's give it some exploits. Let's do Wild Hunt. It's freaking out, but it worked. And then, in my sights, using that cover. Okay, Abelard. So you pull out this. You know what? Actually, because you get to make 2 attacks. Single strike. Bah! Hell yeah. And then do devastating attack. And then swing. Hell yeah. There we go. Pascal. Let's see. This guy. And then can you fire at it? No. If you move here, you should be able to fire at it. Analyze it. Alright. fire. You fucking missed. Death Whisper. I mean, I did something. It's not what I wanted it to do. Oh wait, Machine Spirit Banishment. Hey, that worked out well. Beak. Go here, and then shotgun. I can hit it. Barely. Theodora can use a fire grenade. Okay. Frag grenade here. 7 damage. Oh, great. Indoor. Shout. I don't know if that works. And then defensive stance. Just to help. Alright, Adira. Use foreboding on Pascal. And then sensory deprive this motherfucker. Analyze. Alright. Hit it. If I do backline like this. See, the problem is these guys could still hit these guys, and that's scary. Cassia, move up to here. Can you buff yourself? No, you cannot. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? We can use Caress the Advantage, and then hit this thing for a good chunk of damage, and hit it again. There we go. That's good. And then why don't you... Inspire, and then give him a turn. Can you light it on fire? Oh, dude, load up. High momentum, hell yeah. You know what that means? No, I don't want to use his high momentum. So let's see. Then just defensive stance. And then we'll skip. And then Cassia, you're good. Ooh, hell yeah. Love that ability. That ability is schmoove. Okay. Call the bold. Well, and you can hit this guy. Good. Give you some exploits. I'll do another shot. And then in my sights, you. Ooh, that hurt. Avalord. Oh, wait. That one's busted already. And then just dash here. Or grenade up there. Boom. Indoor. Okay. Have to run on up, run up on it like that. And then hit this motherfucker. That works. So, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. 14 to 20. I don't think that's gonna be worth it. I will use this. Boom. 2 damage. Okay. Beak. Try and disarm this trap, I guess. Ow. Can't hit him. Gonna light him on fire, though. Do it. Burn. Haha. Raw. Defensive stance. Theodora. And then move the front line here. Got Adira, you're about to die. 43 damage. It is 85 health, so that's not helpful. Some exploits. How about some foreboding for you? And then let's take its eyes away. Lightning his ass. That. Ooh. That does a lot of veil degradation. Holy shit. Okay. Can I get everybody to fire on this thing? That's what I want. Wow. Only one person shot. Right. Cool. Alright. Cassia, finish this. Alright. And finish this one. Boom. Let's get rid of these traps, please. Get rid of the trap there. Inspect the wreckage. Nothing of value can be gained from it now. How about this one? Oh, got it. We can get goodies. Oh, dude, you know what? Also, I forgot. I gave you the option to use Drakari equipment. Didn't I? What the hell? I did. Allows character to use Drakari weapons. Defense features. So is this not a Drakari weapon or what? Well, she can't fucking use it. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Alright. Let's pick that wreckage. Got it. And then there was one more. It was over here. Got it. What about this one? Ancient remains. Okay, you failed 90%. Examine the transmitter. Alright, leave. You examine the transmitter. Okay, check use failed. Look, there among all the monkey gear, an Eldari-made device, a beacon, as you would call it. I recognize other components as well. Items from other races, but they're all serving a single purpose, to call for help. So someone loaded this miserable place with transmitters from various races in the hope that someone would land here and run into their welcoming committee? Clever. I saw similar tactics used in my years in the Navy. True, in a war zone, you are usually on high alert. You don't just hair off after a lone distress signal, but in an isolated place like this, you expect most likely scenario. Just a ship that had to make an emergency landing. It looks like plenty fell for it. Let's blow it up. Boom. We did it. We're the best. We're good guys. Let's use a mult key, I guess. Ooh, shuriken pistol? Oh, what the hell? Let's see. Why don't you take this? That's one-handed. This is two-handed, so you can take this and equip it with that. There we go. That's nice. Alright, so that was that. Freaking ambushed on an alien planet. Climb up the ledge. And away we go. Back to the ship. Ooh, distress signal. Yeah, but we already... Okay, we already took care of it, right? Okay. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that no more. No anomalous objects to scan. Alright. Shh. Okay. Chart your routes. Nameless star. Is there just things called nameless stars? Choose the Forgotten Twins? Oh my god, it's dangerous. Oh, wait, but if we go... Okay, let's go in here. And then we travel here. Lady Arcelia was asking where she could find you. I sent her to your study. You can expect her there shortly. Alright, let's go talk to Cassia. Lord Captain, could you spare a moment to discuss a personal matter? I'm Lord Captain once again. You know that you can call me by my name. I may, but I will not. I would not wish to overstep any boundaries around anyone, let alone the rogue trader. I'm intrigued. What's this personal matter? I'm rather embarrassed to ask you about something like this, but last I was here, I noticed a curious tome on the shelves of your personal library. A rather heavy-looking volume bound in a ward-gilded cover with the symbol of the Adeptus Ministorum on it. Martyrdom of Saint Visteria, I believe it was. Oh, takes a quiet breath of frustration. Pick up the handkerchief, bring it to your lips, and return it to Cassie. Let's do that. See what she does. Oh, thank you, Lord Captain. I believe I should return to my chambers for now. I could escort you. That's funny. Link my account? I don't want to link shit. Back to the bridge. We must look at what's on the maps. Boom. Visit the system. Alright. Let's see, unidentified Imperial Void ship. Oh, let's begin the scan of this planet. Hey, give me the plasteel. Right, and then go here. Begin scan. A rocky world, smuggler's cache. Give me all that stuff. Who left this here? That's what you get for leaving your shit unattended. This looks like a habited world. That's a blue sun. That's cool. I didn't even realize. Begin scan. Civilized world. You know how many times... What? Grantis added to the worlds of the Expanse. Nice. Give me Xenotech. Alright. And then let's see what this unidentified void ship is doing. The ship, the Scarlet Pursuer, helmed by Captain Demir Shani, has Footfall listed as its home port. The message hints transparently at a connection with the Casbala Commission. The Voxmaster adds that the captain has a proposal for you. Listen to the proposal. Ship lets you know they will readily reward you for any information about burning worlds in the Cornus Expanse. Why are they looking for it? I mean, fuck it. You're gonna pay me, right? Empty Soul Trap? Casbala Commission. Okay. So it's gonna be in other worlds. Abelard was saying something over here. I missed it. Wow. Okay, well, let's see the chart your routes. Damn, it's only a 3. Deadly. Okay, well, I don't want to go there. I mean, how do I chart without it being, like, so fucking deadly? Alright. Warp jump went smoothly. Okay, so no issues that time. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get here. I want to go to the twins. Let's see. Let's make this a little less dangerous. And then go. Alright, Bellicose Epsilon. Travel. Thoughts are interrupted by a knock on the door. Ooh. And what is it you would like to speak about, sir? Young servant in fine livery quickly bows to you. A transparent dome with a living flower inside. He gestures at the crystal dome, staring at the tips of his boots. Examine. Succeeded. A rare specimen native to the world of Quadus. Plant has carefully sealed inside a dome. Mineral fertilizer modified Magos biologist, which will sustain it for many years. It's probably from Cassia, huh? But the sender of such an unusual gift meant to achieve with it remains unclear. High factotum Janus Danrock should be able to assist you with his expertise of particles of such a rarity. In the meantime, the Vox Master could look into the sender's intentions by listening in on personal communication. Okay. Who's High factotum Janus Danrock? There you are. How may I be of assistance? Received an unusual gift. It is what I think it is. I once came across a volume on ancient aristocratic rituals. I think I recall something called an immortalium, term from an ancient custom of the nobility, the internal flower. Not fully certain. Lady Cassia must have brought the flower from Iraq 5 with her personal belongings and kept it this whole time. Hardly anyone else aboard this vessel would be power enough to acquire such an artifact, aside from you, of course. The importance of an immortalium in the life of two noble personages is a very special ritual meant to wordlessly evoke the true intentions of both parties. Every gesture, act, glance, and statement carries profound meaning, replete with subtext. The very act of gifting an immortalium can be interpreted as a sign of favor, uncertainty of intentions, budding friendship, or even a request to keep a polite distance. Sometimes it is all of those things at once. Am I to understand the meaning of it? This is the entire point of the ritual, your lordship. How confident are you? What emotions bind you and your partner in this elaborate game? What does your inner voice tell you? Only you can decide how to interpret these events, and only you can deal with the consequences. And what am I supposed to do with this? Make your move. Do you wish to reject the gift, ostentatiously ignoring the gesture, or accept it on your own terms? According to noble etiquette, the reciprocal gift must display equal effort and emotion, and it must be delivered through a third party, just like the immortalium itself. I know little of gifts. If you had an idea, I suppose you could discreetly ask the Lady Navigator about her preferences and personal conversation. Provide the Sanctum Navis with a superior life. Sure. Your will be done, your lordship. Give me some time and I will make sure your order is carried out to the letter. Oh, hang my portrait. Yeah, it will be done. I shall return later. Alright, now where's the Voxmaster? There you are. Okay. That'll be all for now. Okay, never mind. I can't eavesdrop on Cassia's conversation, so back to the map. Oop. Okay. Create new routes. Okay. Silence of Mir Segret. I think I have to go like this. So let's go here. Warp travel. On duty officers in a state of utter confusion. They had been receiving orders from the bridge for several minutes by the rogue trader, but the Lord Captain had been absent. Had been signed by the late Theodora von Valancius. Privy to the strange incidents, the whims of the machine spirit. Weird. Visit. Let's see what's in this system. Ooh, spooky. Little red sun. Begin scan. Ooh, give me that. Hell yeah. Unknown mechanism. And set up an extractium for Logiston. Nice. Okay, here. Begin scan. Dead world, nothing there. Alright, what's up here? I want to see. I'm trying to get my resource game going. What is this? This is not a planet, that's a rock. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, there's plasteel on it. Okay, cool. And then this one. Ooh, boop. Again, scan. Desert world. You have Promethium. Gimme. Alright, awesome. Let's see. Okay, so if I'm gonna go chart new routes. Okay. Reduce the difficulty. Warp travel. Yeah. Only Bay 7 had a giant snake. Terrified workers sent a box message, locked themselves in the shipping container, and welded it shut. There was nothing. Unfortunately, by the time they arrived, the workers had suffocated. Those dummies. Alright, let's go in here and see what we got. Ooh, there's pirates. Yay. We get to do a ship buy. Begin scan. What do we got here? Snow world. Good. Okay, what's here? Begin scan. Plasteel. You're detecting what, Pascal? Detecting traces of magmatic rock extraction judged by the methods of sacred geometry used for cutting open their formations. This is the work of my explorator brethren. Okay, begin scan. Well, what's this? Provisions. Cold windy planet. Mustard gray grass so tall it reaches an average human's waist. The monotony of the endless steppe is occasionally broken by chains of murky green lakes. Scar running several dozen kilometers deep, splitting the world's equator in two. After 2 exploration watches, the crew intercepts a faint signal coming from one of the later labor settlements in the deep chasm. Due to the unstable connection, the foreman mistakes your vessel for a winter scale ship. One was due to arrive 9 cycles ago. The foreman grimly reports over the weak channel that the adamantine ore deposits on the world are nearly depleted and that the planet will be fully mined out in less than a decade. With some difficulty, he picks up enough words to understand that the ship in orbit belongs to another rogue trader house, then awkwardly apologizes and falls silent. At some point, the connection cuts off completely, and you leave the foreman and his prospectors to wait for their real master. Cool. Well, I took some of your provisions, so there's that. Yeah, let's deal with the pirates. The vessel bears no identifying marks, but the landing craft swarming the station below makes the situation. Pirates have seized the Imperial outpost. The augurs detect the pirate ship is warming up its engines and quickly reloading its cannons. It is preparing for battle. Attack first. Got him. Get the pirates. We go right there. The Zoa Lance weapon. This guy. Let's do it. Boom, boom. And then the Zoa macro cannons. Changing course. Disengage. Let's live to fight another day. No, the fuck you won't. That guy's running. There we go. Get this fucking guy. And then take this guy out, please. Boom. That's one down. Lavgraf Culverin. What the? And blow this sucker up. Oh, dude. Void ship ram. Boom. Hey. Should take care of them. Hit them. I just missed being able to do that other one. Oh, I can hit him now. There we go. Torpedoes are trying to swing around. Where the hell do you think you're running off to? What the fuck? You wouldn't let me put the torpedoes where I wanted to put them? Okay. Are you trying to take your own ship out? God, it's trying so hard to get away, man. God damn it. Let me restart the shields. Okay. Ow. God, I'm not gonna be able to get it. Okay, fine. It's the torpedoes. I might actually be able to get to it. Blow up. Hey. Oh, well, I locked into moving there, and I still can't fucking hit it. That sucks. Okay. So this battery is better. Okay. This is the battery I just got. Hull repair. Tip. And then, port, I guess. Upgrade the hull. Upgrade the RAM. There we go. Alright, let's see what's going on with this plundered void station. Oh, look. We get to explore a little bit. Okay. Well, I think we are going to call it there for today. For right now. Because we're out of time. I'm just out of time right now, you know? But that's alright. We've done quite a bit in this one, at least just the exploring part of it. I'm trying to get to the twins, right? The Forgotten Twins or whatever, that system. Because it's got the Aldari refugees, and it's of special interest to the Rogue Trader, according to our journal. So, that's the goal, and next time, hopefully, we won't get too sidetracked, and we'll actually manage that. But y'all will just have to join me then, okay? Appreciate y'all hanging out, and I'll see you all next time, okay? Thanks. Bye.